What's up, guys? Happy Wednesday. We're in here at HammerTech Racecars. I'm Tony Durhammer doing our weekly series that we call What's Your Problem Wednesday. So we had a lot of success and people reaching out saying they love the content that we did last week. So we're going to keep it going for you guys, get that information out to solve some of the issues that you guys are having out there racing. In this series, we're going to talk about 3 issues every Wednesday that we can maybe help you guys fix some of those issues or problems that you're having to where you can actually go out and have more fun. If this video gives you a new perspective on how you're going to change things in your race operation, or gives you a different way of thinking about how you're going to do things differently next year, give us a share, give us a like, tell your buddies about it, leave a comment on how it helped you be better at what you love to do. And maybe if we didn't cover something that you want us to cover, leave a comment about it. We want you guys to have all the information you need to be successful in your racing career. So that's what we're all about here at HammerTech. So it's not just about having your car or truck, the best parts, things like that. We want you guys to be better all around to where you can go out and have more fun. Because if you're not having fun doing it, you're not going to want to do it. And we want everybody to be out there having fun, car counts up, keep this racing industry going to where the future generations can benefit from it. So, like I said, give us a like, give us a share, help us get the information out. Today we're going to talk about the PPP. Now, this is not the bank PPP, the government stuff. We're going to talk about the plan, the parts, and the people, which is our version of the PPP. All 3 key beneficial things that are kind of intertwined together into one massive thing. But number 1 is the plan. You want to have a plan set in mind, no matter if you're just starting out and you want to create a race operation, or like right now it's 28 degrees outside here in Indiana, so it's a great time to reflect on what didn't work or what did work this year to be ready for next year. Unless you're racing in, Florida or Texas or Arizona or someplace warm, which I'm a little bit jealous for you guys getting out there racing. But here in Indiana, our race season's done. So great time to sit back and think about what's my plan going to be for next year. What parts do I need to get ordered? Right now is kind of a tough time to get parts. A lot of craziness going on. You don't want to be waiting on your new set of tires the day before you need to leave next year to go race or test or whatever it may be. So get those things in order now and get that plan set in motion to where you're not having to overnight parts and be waiting and miss races and things like that. So the first thing that I like to do at the end of the year is, first off, reflect on what worked, what didn't work, what people did I have around me that really helped me out, things like that. And then I go out and I get next year's calendar, whether it's a big, huge dry erase calendar or whatever it may be, and think about what races and events do I want to be at next year? What's my sponsors want me to be at? So you can be ready and have your family involved in creating this process to where, you're not making your wife mad because you got to go to a race that weekend. Everybody knows and everybody's involved and everybody's on board for what you want to do that makes you happy. So I get a calendar, I map out all the races I want to go to, all the test days that I want to go to, even break it down into, on those test days, what do I want to test? Do I want to test different tires? Do I want to test different shock settings? Do I want to test, whatever it may be, different way that I'm going to leave, all these things, to where when that day comes, you're ready for it. And you have all the people there that can support you and help you have the success that you want. Because you don't want to plan out a test day and you have, 2 or 3 beneficial guys that, they're at a wedding or, they have something that is already planned to where they can't be there and you're handicapped basically. So you don't want to be training people on the fly during a test day. You want to go there, do what you're dedicated to do, and figure out all the things that you want to figure out. So having the plan is beneficial. First off, the calendar, get the parts ordered that you want to order now so that they're sitting there. You can have all winter to put them on, whatever it may be. what people do you need to get involved? Is it something that you need to reach out to a manufacturer and say, hey, I want to be at this level. Would you like to be involved? You can reach out and get new sponsors over the winter. Different funds that can help you buy better parts, or pay for fuel to get to further races that you want to go to. So think about all these things and make a plan about what you want to accomplish in your goals for next year, and how do you do it. So you can break it down into, what do I need to do this week? What do I need to do this month? What do I need to do this day to be ready for next year? So that's your plan. Your parts, which is part of your plan, but your parts are another key feature that we want to talk about. So what parts do I need to upgrade? What are my safety parts? What do I need to maintain? Did I have a bunch of transmission issues and I need to send my transmission out to get refreshed? Does my engine have a lot of blow-by? Is it kind of on its last leg? I need to pull the engine out and have it gone through. Do I need to take my shocks off and have them sent out and gone through? These are the things that you can do now, that you're not going to be in a rush, overnighting parts wherever they need to go, pulling 30-hour days trying to get ready for race season. Go ahead and do those things now. Your safety stuff I like to do during the winter. So everything, your seat belts, your window net, your chassis certification, things like that, to where all that stuff happens in the wintertime, so you're not dealing with it mid-season. You don't want to be, at a racetrack and somebody walks up and says, hey man, your belts are expired by 6 months. You can't race today. That's going to suck. So go ahead, look at your car, truck, whatever it is, look it over, think about what's going to be expired, what's going to be an issue mid-season. Go ahead and do those things now. That's going to help you be ready for next season tenfold. So the chassis search stuff we can do here in-house. Reach out to NHRA. They'll have guys that sometimes can come out to your house and do it. So if you need more information on that, give us a call. We can help you get all that stuff lined out. Plus the maintenance side of things. So during race season, everybody deals with problems at the track. So normally when you have a problem at the track, you're kind of under the gun. It's a big deal, and you're always in a hurry, and you don't really fix things the best way you could. You're just trying to put a Band-Aid on it. So think back, make a list of all those things that you fixed at the track and you are kind of iffy about if it's the correct way of doing it. If you're wiring something and you added a system to it, can it be put in your complete car better? Maybe it's an upgrade that you want to do. Do you want to go from relays to a Racepack Smart Wire? Things like that, to where you're not dealing with that mid-season and changing things and creating an issue later in the day. So fix all those last-minute fixes and Band-Aids and stuff now when you have time, because your car is basically a reflection of you. Is your car just chaos? Is it something that people go to the track and they see you working on it all the time? That's not going to look good for you, and it's going to be tougher for you to get sponsors and people to take you serious. So the car is a reflection of how you create your opportunity. So if you have somebody walk up and they say, man, that thing is it's top notch, everything's thought out and everything has its purpose. So that's going to get you, the sponsor guys that you want involved. It's going to get you the more money. It's going to help you long term, just by taking those little steps now in the winter when you have the downtime, to just take the time, go through all your wiring, all your plumbing. Do I have the best plumbing stuff? Do I have hose clamps and stuff? Can I get the Brown & Miller stuff is what we use. It's all top notch. Every hose is tested, so you're not dealing with those issues leaking on the track or causing problems. So go through your complete car and get those parts and stuff fixed now when you have the time. Number 3 we're going to talk about is the people. So people are one of the best things you can have around you, or the worst thing. So do you have a set crew? Do you have the same people every weekend going and helping you, or is it different people every weekend? Do you have just, a random buddy that comes and helps you? These are the things that you want to think about, whether you're, the ET guys that can basically go out and do it almost by yourself, to the pro guys that need, 3, 4, whatever it is, dedicated crew guys. You want to have that plan set in mind on what people you have involved. So some of the things you can think about is, do I have different people? If you have different people, I would recommend making, a race day checklist, to where every race day they can go through and say, yeah, I checked the tire pressure, I checked the shock settings, I checked the shock pressure, I checked the transmission fluid, all these different things that can help you save these big expensive parts from failing in the future. Put it on a list, make them check it off. If you have the same guys every week, it's less of an issue because they know what their job is. They know what they need to do every race day, or even before you get to the track. Is it the same crew that comes in and says, hey, I checked all your lug nuts, I packed your parachutes? You need to have the right guys in place that you can have the respect and the fortitude of saying, yeah, this guy, I trust him, he's going to pack my parachutes every single pass. You basically trust him with your life at that point. So the people are key in helping you get what you want in your race program. How do you get those people involved? So starting out, you're usually going to have your buddy, your wife, girlfriend, uncle, dad, whatever it is, help you out. And there's nothing wrong with that. If you enjoy being around them, because you're going to be around them a lot, they're going to see you in your worst times and your best times. So they need to be someone that you can go to and have the support that they're going to respect you in your decision in your operation. So some of them can give you advice that's beneficial. Some of them can give you advice that's not going to be beneficial. So you need to be smart enough to know what kind of people you're dealing with and what kind of people you need to have around you. Now, once you get those people that you like being around, you don't just want to make it a job for them. You want to go out and have fun with them outside of racing, because if you really like hanging around with them at the track, you're going to like hanging around with them, racing go-karts or whatever it may be that you guys like to do and go have fun. These are the things that they're going to help you keep those people around, and they're going to be invested in you to where, your success is their success. So now it's our team and everybody wins. So make it fun for them. That's pretty much all I got for today. Like I said, if this video helps you, help us. Give us a like, give us a share, leave a comment, and we'll see what we can solve for you guys next week. So thanks for watching, guys.